Hello YouTube, Dbtgamer Pokemon Birthday, part 74. In the last part, YouTube, we were combing the seas for bikini kills, and we have come to the conclusion that bikini kills do not exist in Pokemon Blue, Red and Yellow. This is a very, very sad day for recording Pokemon LPs.
Yes. Oh well.
And we also talked about random crap, and some of the random crap involved Disney Channel and Power Rangers.
Well, that I can ignore. That's for the lack of boobs. Ugh. Oh well. At least I have access to Gel Burrow.
Oh, Adam. Although speaking of the internet and random crap on the internet,
Yeah.
apparently today the world was supposed to end.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And the person who prophesied, everybody gave him a lot of money because he predicted the world was ending. How stupid are these people?
Yes, it is currently 1924 time. I mean, not the year, the time. I have no idea what that means because I don't.
7:24.
Yeah, me and 24-hour clock have never seen eye to eye, mainly because it makes no frigging sense.
It only makes sense if you've been in the army or if you had family members who've been in the army. I have. I've got.
Yeah, your brother's in the army, isn't he?
He used to be.
Where is your brother anyway?
At the moment, he's got a job in Sheffield.
Oh, does he live down there?
No, Penny City lives in.
Oh, fair enough. So I've known you for how many years now?
You've known me for a grand total of 7 years.
Seven bloody years, and I can honestly say that I've never ever met your brother.
Well, he doesn't come round that often. So that's probably the reason why you never met him.
I'm not complaining that I haven't met him. It's just a realization thing. I've known you for how many years, and I've never met him.
Well, I've met most of your cousins, apart from the lady one.
The lady one?
Yeah, sorry, I can't remember her name.
Lauren.
Well, I've never met her.
You met Lewis?
Yeah, I've met Lewis, the little guy who has a. The last time I saw him was rather. He was rather young.
He's currently in his last year of high school.
Mm.
If he had longer hair, he'd be and a scar across his forehead. You could mistake him for Harry Potter. But yeah, that's my cousins, Lauren and Lewis.
Speaking of Harry Potter, the final movie comes out soon in June.
I haven't seen the last two. In fact, I can honestly say I think I've missed one. Tell you the truth, I've seen the first one. What was the plot of the second one?
Giant snake.
Yeah, I've seen that one. The third one?
Hippogriff.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Number 4's got a dragon in it.
Is that the sort of Wizard Olympics?
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 5?
He's got a teacher with a big pink jumper who's a prick.
What's it called?
Order of the Phoenix.
I haven't seen that one.
It's a good one because they all rebel against the pink teacher and I hate her. It's the sort of teacher you want to stab with your giant spear and just watch her die. I can't stand her. She's absolutely horrible in the film.
Well, I haven't seen that one.
She's one of the worst. She's a villain, but she's just too good at it. You know, she's horrible.
What's the next one?
Half-Blood Prince. That's the one.
Yes, I've seen that. That's where everyone sort of rebels.
Yeah.
And we've got the new one.
Deathly Hallows.
Is it part 1 or part 2 that's come out?
Part 2 coming out this year.
Right, because I haven't seen either of them.
Mm.
So Order of the Phoenix and the 2 parts of the Deathly Hallows I haven't seen.
Yeah.
But I'm not really that bothered because I'm going to wait till they all come out on a big, massive DVD collection and just buy the lot of them.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that too.
Because let's face it, it's a continuing storyline. I mean, okay, each movie is its own little story, but it sort of continues on from the last one.
Yeah, they do.
And I think you need to watch them all to get it all, if you know what I mean.
Well, according to fans, you need to read the books, but not everybody has time to do that sort of thing.
Yeah, they said that about Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and I have to confess, the book Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is fantastic. It is a must for any science fiction nerd. but I will gladly watch the series any day. As for that movie, I can burn the thing for all I care.
There's one thing I did like about the movie, though.
They missed out the restaurant at the end of the universe!
There's one thing I did like about the movie, though.
Go on.
You know the Marvin with the round head? I liked that Marvin better than one of the TV series.
Voiced by Alan Rickman.
I liked that Marvin better because his head was planet-shaped, whereas the other one wasn't planet-shaped. He didn't really fit the metaphor good enough for me.
Yeah, Marvin always went around saying, "Got a brain the size of a planet." Yeah, it would make sense to give him a round head, but in the original he was just sort of this blocky, quite literally a dude in a bunch of cardboard boxes.
Actually, I once saw behind the scenes of Hitchhiker's the Galaxy, and it was mostly made of wood.
Was he?
Yeah, and one of the actors once hit him on the back, and the person who hit him actually hurt his hand because it was so hard, the wood.
They won't allow you to do that now.
Some of it was wood, but some of it wasn't wood. You know. Although, you know...
Well, I can't imagine he'd be walking around in complete wood.
I mean, these days costume design has changed. I mean, Red Dwarf, perfect example.
Oh yeah,
it's only just now that Crichton has a bit where you can go for a dump out of.
Yeah,
You know, that's kind of important when you're wearing a latex mask. You need to go to the loo every so often, but you have to wait like 2 hours to get the costume off.
If you don't know what we're talking about, in England you can buy DVDs of the series of Red Dwarf.
Which kicks ass, you need to go watch if you've never heard of it before.
If you haven't heard of Red Dwarf before, you are not really a nerd. Or at least you're not a British nerd. Seriously, it's a must for any fan of comedy and sci-fi.
Yeah.
It marries the two perfectly in a way that Futurama never could. Anyway, the commentaries for these DVDs include the cast talking about the game. No, I'm not saying the game. Talk about the episode, yeah. And as you're watching it, as the series goes on, excuse me, Robert Llewellyn, the person who played Crichton,
he's also the host for what's it called? Scrap Heap Challenge.
Scrap Heap Challenge, and I believe he also does a little show on the Discovery Channel called How It's Made. Anyway, as the series goes on, you listen to the actors talking about it, and every single new episode, Crichton always comments on how the design for his costume has changed. Because Crichton's costume, if you don't know, you need a slap around the face. But if you do know what Crichton looks like, you would understand that it takes a while to get all that on, and how complicated the interconnecting parts must be, especially the latex mask, which looks absolutely bloody ridiculous if you've seen the later ones, and then you go back to see the first one. It quite literally looks like a rubber hood.
Well, the first Crichton actually had a different voice actor, didn't it?
It was a completely different actor. Although the actor who played him, there's a bit of trivia for you. The actor who played the original Crichton, who was only one episode of season 2, actually came back in season 4 to voice Talkie Toaster.
I love Talkie Toaster.
Howdy doodly doo, I'm Talkie. Talkie's the name, toasting's the game.
If they ever make a Red Dwarf video game, it should be an achievement for beating up Talkie Toaster.
I found him in several thousand pieces in the garbage hold. I wonder what happened. It must have been a terrible accident. That was not accident. That was first-degree toaster-side.
I'm going to disappoint Polly for a while. I'm going to bring in Golem. Or Goliath.
Yeah, everyone loves Talkie Toaster. He's obsessed with toast. Every 5 seconds, do you want some toast? No. Do you want some toast? No. Are you sure you don't want some? No, I've already said I don't want any toast. How about a muffin? No! Well, no, toast, muffins, buns, tea cakes, buns, baps, baguettes, bagels, croissants, potato cakes, pancakes, or hot cross buns, and definitely no smegging flapjacks. You're a waffle man.
How do you put flapjacks in a toaster?
I don't know.
I mean, if I went to work and said, "Excuse me, sir, can you put flapjacks in a toaster?" She'd probably look at me funny.
You got to warm them up somehow, I suppose. I don't know.
We have an oven for that.
Do you warm up flapjacks? I don't know.
No, we have an oven for that. Alright, Adam. Now that we've calmed down, Pokemon roll call. The mansion, please.
This is it?
Yep.
Well, they've been here. Okay, the mansion. You can find a Rattata, very common in yellow versions. Eradicate, very common in yellow. A Vulpix, very common in red and in blue and yellow. A Growlithe, common in red and yellow. A Ponyta, common in red and blue. A Grimer, very common in all three versions.
Grimer, as far as Pokemon go, it's a decent poison type, but I'm not very fond of poison type Pokemon. But if you want one, get one. It's a decent one.
A Muck, common in all three versions.
Mug, decent Pokemon. If you want one, get one.
It's a tank, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah.
A Coughing, common in red and blue. A Wheezing, rare in red and blue. Magmar, common in blue. And a Ditto, rare in yellow.
Magmar, absolutely excellent fire type Pokemon. It's almost perfectly balanced in fire attack and fire special. It's a very good Pokemon. It's only a shame that you get it so late on in the game.
Where is it?
It's towards the bottom of the first set.
Oh. 126, is that him? Sort of, looks like a chicken.
Yep, that's Magmar.
Oh, nice one.
I actually used him in my Pokemon Soul Silver Soul Silver recent playthrough, and he was fantastic from beginning to end.
I thought he was a Generation 2 or something.
His baby form is Generation 2. He's
And his third evolution, like Generation 3 or something, is it?
4.
Oh, fair enough.
Although his third evolution doesn't really do that much for him. He got pretty much the same stats, and he can learn Hyper Beam naturally. That's it.
Not bad.
So it's not really worth evolving into his final form.
I'd assume it does increase his stats somewhat.
A little bit, but not really that much.
Not enough to warrant finding whatever the hell it is you need to evolve him, equip it to him, then trade it and trade it back for him to evolve.
Yeah, it's one of those sort of trades.
Well, I don't think you can get him anyway. The next gym leader is Blaine.
Yeah, Blaine is the fire gym leader. He is going to be a pushover for us because we have Blastoise. We'll just tide away the entire gym and not even bother fighting him. That'll sort things out.
Well, you can. Yeah, I think you've got no worries for level limits at the moment, have you?
I have 6 badges, but the highest I can be is 50 at the moment. No, it's 75.
So, yeah, you're not about to get to level 75 anytime soon. I can't get out, so I'll beat the shit out of the first person I see. Yeah, that's smart.
Basically, this dungeon...
Burglar!
This dungeon YouTube is quite big, and it's got some decent puzzles in it. I don't remember it that well, so excuse me if I go the wrong way.
I have to confess, I don't think I've ever been here. I assume it's an optional place.
No, you have to go through it.
Really?
I know, how's the camera?
1410.
You have to get the gym key from here, and then you can go to the gym.
Oh. I must have been through it then. I can't remember any of it. It can't be that difficult to work out, surely. Charmeleon.
Yeah, well, I've got a goal and we've got a Charmeleon. Do the math. Flawless victory!
Long story short, you're dead.
See you later, YouTube.
Yeah, on that note, we'll see you next part.